Okay, so I wanted to shoot this video just doing a comparison to one of the variants of the QSP Penguin. So the one here we have at the top is the 154 cm in the stonewash with the black stonewash handle, titanium with a frame lock. The one on the bottom we have is a traditional pocket knives exclusive variant, which is the M390 steel, blacked out with black hardware, imperial white G10 scales, and a liner lock. So there had been some questions on the blade forums as to some of the higher end variants. I know this one goes up in terms of the steel, depending on what your opinion is about steels, but not so much in terms of the handle material. I received the 154 cm in the frame lock initially and absolutely love this knife. I've been carrying it exclusively for the last several weeks. I have been using it. So this is my current user other than a Deca Magna Cut. And I have done a full disassembly, cleanup, lubrication, reassembly. I like to take pictures for a thread on the blade forms, the disassembly thread. And I tend not to use the knife until I've had those images. And I will say that on initial purchase, on receiving it, I did have some problems with the opening, but it was really geared towards finger placement. And over time, I've gotten better at knowing instinctively, muscle memory, where my fingers can lay. The cleanup did help with that in terms of the smoothness, but I think more than anything, just carrying it helped. That being said, as soon as I received the 154, this variant dropped. And so I was initially interested in it, mostly because I do like G10. It's probably my favorite handle material or scale material. But most importantly, it was the liner lock. So I received this shortly afterwards. I have not used it. I have not carried it. I have taken it out to shoot these pictures and this video. And I will not use it until after I have done a full disassembly. But that being said, this thing is beautiful. It opens like a dream. It is smooth. It is smooth on closure. It runs silent. It's got great lockup. I've not been a huge fan of the white on black. I don't generally like black blades because of how they wear and because I want to use them. They don't look good over time. I'm hoping that this wears nicer than my Hogue Deca Cerakote is wearing. We shall see. That being said, it is a beautiful look. I do like it. I like the contrast. I like the blade. Obviously, I like the form factor because this is just great. My understanding is that they may be releasing a mini version, which, boy, that will be very popular, I suspect. Probably not as practical in terms of a user, but certainly from a fidget factor or a styling would be fantastic. I will say this 154 just cuts like a dream. It just cuts and cuts and cuts all day long. So I did want to compare these in terms of their weight, just to make sure that we're... So 3.37 ounces, no, 3.36 if we round down. And you can see here, 3.08. Let's double check that. Let's do a 0 out. That makes more sense. 3.33 and 3.36. So a little bit of difference, pretty mild. I'm going to assume that our blade thickness is the same. So we are at 0.119 or 3 millimeters, 3.04. And if we go to the M390, 3.02. So I think they're the same in terms of the blade. Okay, So anyway, there you have it, the comparison. I think this is a worthy investment, especially if you want a variant of the QSP Penguin, or if you are in the mood for a liner lock but not interested in the micarta options that they have, or if you want to try the M390 steel. Thank you. Have a great day.